Hello everyone and welcome back to today's morning report with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets for Tuesday the 15th of July. I'm going to move on to dollar yen now, and the yen has just in the last couple of days started to form this support. You've got two successive days of higher lows, and could be a third on here. Certainly if that it would have to go all the way back to 101.30 now to prevent a third day of higher lows. But if you look back over the past 3 months or so, you'll see that these pushes higher don't tend to last more than 3 days, really, 3 maybe 4 days, without then finding a bit of a swing back to the downside again. You've got to go all the way back to April to get a really consistent move higher to the bulls on the upside, and that was before we started breaking this. Or before we broke this primary uptrend. So I think that would suggest that in this in this phase that we're in at the moment, it would suggest that rallies are being used as a chance to sell, and you generally get maybe 3 or possibly 4 days of a recovery before the selling pressure starts again. You've got all these moving averages which are in decline. Momentum indicators also, I believe, now have taken on more of a bearish shift in terms of just bearish side of neutral rather than outright bearish, I think would be more accurate to say. But I just think that we're just seeing further pressure just building ultimately on this 101.30 key support level on a closing basis, and I think that this recovery that we've seen is just going to be another chance to sell. In terms of where you're going to be selling, I think you'd definitely be looking at 101.60 as your initial line of resistance, and then 101.80 is your second line of resistance before 102 being a pivot level. In terms of support, I know these it might appear as though that these levels I'm giving you are all round number multiples of 20, but it just seems to be the case on dollar yen. So on you've got lows there around 101.20, and also you see this pivot level support coming in at 101.40. So it does tend to be the case on dollar yen that you get these round numbers of 20 multiples being how this market moves. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, as I said, I think this is going to be just a rally that ultimately falls over and gives you a chance to sell. Where that happens, you'd probably be looking for a trade that gives you a stop above the recent reaction high that came at 102.30. So I think that would be where you'd be looking at. So maybe between 101, maybe around 101.80 to 102 would be the ideal level of entry. But yeah, I do think that this is going to be just another chance to sell. Okay, thank you very much, and I wish you good luck in your trading on dollar yen today. I will speak to you later.